What's going on, everybody? Oh, shoot. Oh. In case anyone's wondering why I love these so much, it's because I work a 9 to 5 and I run this YouTube channel. Well, all of my XYO fans, it has been a little bit since we have updated, and so that's exactly what we're gonna do today. Jeremy and Tyler down at Coin were kind enough to send me one of the limited edition XYO Sentinel NFCs. So we're gonna talk about what this card is, how it works, and why it's important. We're also gonna talk about XYO World and where it's at as of right now. With that too, we're gonna go over some of the points that Arie Truow went over in the worldwide AMA. And then the most important part, we're gonna go over my predictions of what's gonna happen, which is why you're all here. Also, Jeremy and Tyler down at Coin have been kind enough to offer to do a giveaway for a Sentinel NFC. All you have to do is make sure that you are following me on Instagram, Twitter, and our Facebook page, and then comment down below XYO and you'll be entered in for the giveaway. 2 weeks from the day that this video is posted, we'll pick a winner and Jeremy and Tyler will send out one of these bad boys to the lucky winner. So with all that out of the way, make sure you smash the like button and let's get to the XYO show. So for those of you who are already familiar with the Coin app, you know what a Sentinel is. Basically, it's a device that helps gather location data and verify that what your Coin app is telling the system is valid and correct. It's basically a way to say that you're not spoofing, you're not faking the data in any single way. The NFC card is going to be very, very similar to that in the fact that it makes it so that the data you're gathering here, it's another way of verifying that you're actually where you say you are. The Sentinel BLE or Bluetooth is automatic. The NFC you're gonna have to use every 4 hours. And so I'll show you up here in the corner. All you're gonna do is you're gonna click this little icon right there that looks like a Sentinel. It'll have an X on it. And all you do, just like this, you tap it up to the top. Boom. And it's good to go. You'll have that check mark now on the Sentinel NFC icon. So it's very, very simple to use. Beautiful thing about NFC is that you actually don't have to charge it at all because your phone charges it every single time that it syncs up and uses it. Now, you have to keep in mind, older phones aren't going to be able to use this. This is only phones that have the NFC chip available. For iPhone, I believe it's 7 Plus and newer. For Android, it varies greatly because there are so many different models, so many different companies that have Android phones because, you know, Android's open source platform. So you just have to check in your user guide if you have NFC capability. And of course, then the Sentinel NFC should be usable for you in your Coin app. Let's talk about XYO World and where it's at. Actually, let's just go look directly at the auctions. So something really important when you log into this website, you actually will need an XYO wallet linked to your browser. So you'll need to use MetaMask or Trust Wallet, something like that linked to your browser. Now, as you can see here, the biddings are going great, and the highest valued one is almost at 10 million XYO, which is a whopping almost $6,000 value on just that single Geotoken. And so, of course, this is Geotoken number 0, which is this part of the world. And as we talked about in the previous, as we talked about before, basically Geotokens are going to have parents. And so this one will split into 4 as well as the other 3. And it will continue down to that until a handful of children are made in Geotokens. So a few interesting points that I got from watching the AMA. The first one is that Coin will be synced up with XYO World in roughly a week, which means you'll actually be able to see Geotokens in the coin app. Now, essentially what that means, Geotoken owners are going to be able to put a custom message and link attached to their Geotoken, which is essentially a type of advertisement. And obviously the coin app is going to determine how often that message and link get displayed. Now, something interesting I think might happen in the future is that they will add, similar to a geoclaim feature to the coin app, where if you own these non-fungible tokens, basically anyone mining on your token's area, you will get a percentage of what they mine. That's what I suspect. I'm not positive, but for $6 grand, having an NFT, man, it better be valuable. Something else important that he noted was these Geotokens aren't exclusive rights to the location data of that area. So essentially any company could go in and do this. No company has. And so that's one way that XYO is definitely bringing value in this, is that no one has built a location data pool built on a blockchain the way that XYO has done, at least as of right now. And of course, one thing that XYO did was they smashed the like button, which is always important to make the YouTube algorithm happy. So make sure you go and do that. One other thing that Arie did mention that I'm not very happy with. Essentially, as of right now, the smart contracts are built on a decentralized network. The smart contracts are on the Ethereum network. What is not decentralized, the custom messages and the custom links that are associated with each Geotoken. Those are essentially going to be stored on XYO's server, which is not decentralized, meaning they own it, they control essentially control and run what's on there. Now, there are benefits to that. They don't have to pay expensive Ethereum gas prices to make the changes. And since the overhead is extremely low, having it centralized, that makes the savings passed down to us. If we were paying for the gas fees to change these messages and links, it would be expensive. It would be really expensive. That's one benefit, but the problem with it ultimately is that it's not decentralized. We want to get paid for our data, and we want it to be decentralized. When someone else is controlling your data, they can reap the benefits of it over you. Like most XYO fans, you and I both hope that that's not the case and that the intentions behind this are good. Essentially, they are trying to build something that is going to change the world. So the ultimate question then is, where is the value? The problem with XYO is that it's still in the theory stage, as opposed to platforms like Crypto.com or even Helium or the CoinMine One. Those companies, their plan has come to fruition. There's revenue from those. With Coin and XYO, the only revenue is coming from investors right now. They don't actually have partners that are paying them for their service, for our data, anything like that. But you have to keep in mind, even sources like Helium, while yes, they do have revenue and they do have an action plan, they do have a good use case that they are actually doing as of right now, they still have a long way to go. They're not super far ahead of XYO in that respect. While short term it looks to us like they are way ahead, it's really not that much. Now, platforms like Crypto.com, they are a platform that is bringing multiple products that have real life use case. They have real life utility in the world. And not only that, they're great products and they're changing the lives of people, helping them to utilize crypto daily and to make money from it on a regular basis. It always comes back to this. And I think it's funny because even Ryan mentioned to me, oh man, you're still on that XYO? For those of you who don't know, Ryan got burned pretty hard by the former CEO of XYO. So where the company is at now compared to 8 months ago, 9 months ago, it's way better. The difference is I haven't invested a large sum of money into it. I don't intend to either. So let's talk about my plan going forward. The reason I'm still mining is because it's free cryptocurrency. currency. Absolutely free. Now, if you drive a lot, you're out there moving and going around the world very, very often, you might want to invest in a pro plan or the master plan if you're able to, because those help you generate more coin, which can be exchanged for XYO tokens, which can be exchanged for Ethereum, which can be exchanged for real fiat currency that you can use in your everyday life. Or of course, you can take that Ethereum and put it into your Crypto.com platform and get the Ruby Red MCO Visa and be able to spend your crypto that way. Which, by the way, if you haven't already heard about the Ruby Red Crypto.com Visa, this thing is awesome. I have tons of reviews on it on my YouTube channel, so go and check that out. If you decide to get started with them and you stake 1,000 CRO tokens, you and I both get $50 worth of CRO tokens absolutely free, no strings attached other than that. Really, really simple and a great platform. I still think that this is the #1 best investment in cryptocurrency at the time being. Obviously, Bitcoin would have been the best investment, but none of us can go back 10 years and make that decision. So, Crypto.com, you're a winner. So with that being said, make sure you enter the giveaway for a Sentinel NFC. All you have to do is make sure that you are following me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and then just comment down below on this video, XYO or #XYO. Other than that, I have lots more tech that I'm gonna be reviewing on the channel, so make sure you subscribe, turn that little notification bell on, that way you'll get notified when I come out with videos on stuff like this. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button, help make the YouTube algorithm happy, and push this video further to a larger audience. And with all that out of the way, thanks for stopping by. My name's Chris with Committed 3D Tech, and we'll catch you next time.